It looks like I am going live. Woohoo! Okay. Hello, hello. I am Latara Dragoo. I am the CEO of Ideal Marketing Solutions. I am known as the Super Digital Marketer. I am, for 2023, I have a theme for myself. I don't know if you do that, but it's pretty fun to do. My theme for 2023 is the year of the virtual event. I have about 8 virtual events planned for myself, but with with how much I'm setting myself up for it, I feel like it's going to be a lot more than that. So enough about me. I want to jump into the material because I have a lot of information to go over in a short amount of time. And essentially what I want to do is I want to show you how to launch your virtual event for success. I have an 18-point checklist that I'm going to go ahead and share with you because I can't. I have to give you a visual just to go over everything here. So let me just share my screen. Okay. So here is, let me make sure. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that that was showing. Okay. So here is my virtual event launch workflow checklist. It's an 18-point list. It's a lot of work, but if you want to actually get people to show up to your event, this is what you have to do. So a lot of times I will see people posting maybe one post on social media saying, hey, this is my event, show up. Or if they're a little bit more advanced, what they will do is they'll create an event page on social media, but then it'll just sit there and maybe, less than 10 people will show up to their events. So that's not really an effective method. So I want to go over all of these methods with you to increase your attendees. Okay, so first is create a landing page. You want to have somebody go to your landing page and you want to collect their email address and their name and maybe their phone number. I would make that optional. And then once you collect that information from them and they agree to receive information from you, on the thank you page, what I like to do is I like to also have them register on Zoom because Zoom will send them extra reminders. That works better than just sending them a live Zoom link at the time of the meeting, because Zoom is also going to help you remind them. Okay. And so then the next point, so on that thank you page, you want to have them also register on the Zoom page. Okay. And then ideally you want to have them in a CRM system so that you can automate an email sequence that will go out to them once they register to keep you top of mind during the time between when they register and when your actual event is. And also just to be at the top of their inbox when the event does start. Okay, and the next thing you want to do close to the beginning of your launch is you also want to create event pages on the social media platforms. So on LinkedIn, you're going to create an event page, which you will invite people to from LinkedIn, because LinkedIn likes LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is more likely to give you better visibility on their platform if you are trying to send them to another LinkedIn page, as opposed to if you're trying to direct them off of the platform, if that makes sense. So same with all of these. Have the promotion for the event on the platform that you're inviting people to. Okay, and I'll go over that in a minute. So close to day one, you want to set up your event pages. I like to use LinkedIn, Facebook, Alignable, and Eventbrite because you're going to reach different audiences. And like I said, you want to be sharing that event link on the same platform. So next, what you want to do is you want to start generating posts on those social media platforms to try to get engagement from people, because once they're engaging with you, they're going to see your content more often, and they are also more likely to see your event. And one of the things that you can do on Facebook particularly is Facebook has those beautiful backgrounds where if you type under a certain number of characters, it'll make a big text post. If you keep typing, it'll turn it into a regular text post. But if it's a certain number of characters, then you can have that beautiful background, which Facebook provides. Or if you're really fancy, if you have an avatar, you can use your avatar backgrounds. And Facebook will actually push those posts more than if you say, created a really fancy quote or a question or some sort of text on a Canva image and then posted that. So just to keep that in mind when you're posting. And what you want to do is you want to create questions that engage the type of audience that your event would speak to. Like what marketing strategies are you using currently in your business? Or are you an introvert and find it difficult to market yourself on social media? Some question that kind of gets them engaged. You can either have it be like a yes or no question, or you can have it be more like what type of, or tell me more about, yada yada. So that will give them a chance to tell you, and you can actually use this as feedback on what type of content people are interested in. So you can even say like, if I were to hold a virtual event on blah blah blah, what question would you want to ask, or what topic would you want to hear about, or something like that. Okay, so then what you want to do is create this time you do want to create something in Canva that's a meme, kind of like a promotional piece that has a beautiful imagery, branded, and with the specific event information that people would need. And you can also have it a body of text that also talks about the event as well as on the image itself. So that's another type of post you can create. Another thing that a lot of platforms are pushing heavily right now is video, specifically live, but it doesn't have to necessarily be live. It could be pre-recorded on Zoom. You can even have a fancy, montage with graphics and like a commercial. But overall, on most social media platforms right now, video is pushed over all other content. So you're going to increase your visibility if you use video. All right, so these are like posts that you're posting throughout the time in between the time that you start promoting it and the event. So you kind of want to break it up a little bit. You don't want to just like blast everything out on one day. You kind of want to break it up. So, day 3 to 7, day 4 to 8, day 5 to 9, you're kind of just creating a variety of content. So it all looks like fresh content. A lot of people just create one meme or one promotion that they keep reposting over and over and over again. I guess it's okay if you want to do that, but I don't like to do that. I like to make each piece look unique. Okay, so next we have okay, so here's what you want to do. So on the event pages, so I'm sorry, I should have said this when you first created your event. What you want to do is you want to invite a bunch of people to these event pages. Okay, so on Facebook, you can invite up to 500 people. And on LinkedIn, you can invite up to 1,000 people. Now, it's even better if you if you have a couple of people that are helping you promote it, if you have any affiliates, they can all do this. So for every person who's helping you, that's another 1,000 guests that they can invite. It's nice to target the people that you're inviting. You can randomly invite people from your friend list, or you can go in and target them specifically based on, what groups you're together in, or what events, people that you've already invited to other events, or there's different criteria that you can use. You can use people that are in a specific industry or have a specific job title. So keep that in mind if you want to really target the type of people that you're inviting. But that's 1,500 invites right there, just with you alone on Facebook and LinkedIn. That's 1,500 guests. Okay, so next, next, after several days, so you want to invite people and then wait several days to get to, people are going to take their time to respond. So you don't want to like jump in right away. So you just want to wait a couple of days and then go back to those event pages and see who said that they were going. Okay. When you see people like on Facebook, there's going and then interested. I usually focus on the going, but if you don't have a lot of people responding, you can also do this for the interested as well. And then on LinkedIn, people say that they're going, but that doesn't necessarily that they registered on your landing page. So this is why you have to follow up with those people. So on Facebook, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can create a post on the event saying, hey, just a reminder, don't forget to register here so you can receive a notification and Zoom access. So that's one way. You can just post on the event page. Another way that you can do this with Facebook, you can actually send an email to all of the guests. They allow you to do that, at least for the time being. They might change this, but for the time being, you can just kind of message blast everybody who's already said that they were interested or going. The other way to do this is you go to the going list and message each person that said that they're going. And then you just send them a quick little message saying, thank you for your interest in my event. Don't forget to register here to get access when we go live, or something like that. And be very friendly. You don't want to be pushy, but you also want to be like, here, I'm just helping you out. I want to make sure that you show up since you seemed like you were interested in this. Okay. So, what you also want to make sure and do is you want to have your email reminders go out. I like to have them go out 24 hours, 1 hour, and then maybe like 1 or 5 minutes before the event or something like that, or 48 hours, 24 hours, and then the morning of the event or something. You want to make sure that you have a series of reminders right before the event launches, because people get busy. They're not going to just sit there and wait and go, okay, well, that's a week from now, but I'm just going to sit here and wait until their events. They have things going on. These people are busy, especially this time of year, right? So you want to just keep on top of their mind and on top of their inbox, because if they go into their inbox and they see, oh, hey, just a reminder, they're going to go, oh my gosh, yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. So make sure you remind. Okay, so let me see if I'm remembering everything here. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so make sure, that's the other thing. Make sure in those reminders that you have the live Zoom link, that you have the link that they can go directly to the event. Okay. So I should have prefaced this whole thing with, this is primarily the workflow for virtual live events on Zoom, or if you wanted to do it on a different streaming platform similar to Zoom. Okay, so so you want to make sure that they have that pertinent information as many times as possible, because you know, you don't want to have a lot of attrition. You want to make sure that every single person who is interested in showing up has the time, the date, the link to attend, yada, yada, yada. So let me see if there's anything else here. Okay, so that's the day of the event. Okay, so now, yeah, even the event's over, your job is not done yet. So after the event, you want to be able to capture the people that weren't able to attend live, because if you've done events, you will know that there is a separation between the number of people that register and the number of people that actually attend. So you do not want to punish people just for not showing up. I know a lot of people are doing this. It kind of pisses me off. You know, if it pisses me off and I'm an event coordinator, then imagine how many people you're just burning bridges with if you're just saying, oh, well, you have a 9-to-5 job and you couldn't show up. Well, too bad. You know what? Give them access to the replay, at least for, you know, a certain amount of time. You can be restrictive on the amount of time that you let them see that. You can say, oh, it's only, you can watch the replay for 72 hours and blah, 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 because I realize, you know, some people are trying to use scarcity tactics and, you know, trying to push them to order right away. So there is that you're, you know, that marketing tactic that you're conflicting with. But you want to allow the interested people to actually consume the content, because if you take it away too quickly, only a certain percentage of the people that were actually interested in the beginning are actually going to see your awesome content that you've spent so much time to try to present to people. So make sure it's available. So what you can do is you can send them a link to the recording, or you can even put the video itself inside of the email. And at that same time, while you're doing that, you can also remind them of the call to action that you had at the end of your event. Because, you know, most times people who hold virtual events are going to have an offer at the end, right? So you want to make sure that the viewers that were at the event and the people that are watching the replay, you want them to have access to that call to action. You want to remind them of that. And you want to remind them of that multiple times because, again, people are busy. Maybe they didn't have a chance to go to the link while they were watching live, or, you know, maybe they want to desperately, but they just can't find the link to go to that offer. So make sure that you give it to them on multiple occasions. So you can have the replay and the call to action or the offer in the same email, which is, in my opinion, it's ideal, because you're giving them this amazing free content, and then you're catching them right at that point, that peak of their interest. And that's when you say, by the way, if you want to work with me further, yada, 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 sign up for my group coaching, sign up for my course, whatever you have. Okay. So after that, you're still not done, because now what you want to do is you want to go to all of those event pages and post that call to action. And you can say something like, thank you so much for attending my event. I hope you found it helpful. I would like to extend my offer to you, and then go into your offer and then give them a link. So you want to post that on all of those event pages. Then you can also post that same call to action as individual posts on your social media. And you can even refer back to the event. You can say, you know, this event was awesome. I hope that you were able to attend it. Here's the offer that I made, blah, blah, blah. And this is only available for a limited time, right? So you're still using that, that urgency, but you're also giving it enough time to actually disseminate to a larger crowd. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful. I hope I was able to remember everything as I was going through. And what I would like to do now is I would like to extend my invitation to you. So here, what I would like to do is I would like to put a link in the chat so that if you are interested in downloading this and using this workflow for your events, so you can put in your own dates, checking them off. You can even put links on the side, so you can have a link to your landing page, to your Zoom registration, to your social media event pages, and your all the other posts and links that you want to add to it. You can use this because this is an Excel sheet. It's a working file, so you can customize it to your event, and you can reuse it for every event you do. So I'm going to go ahead and drop a link so that you can have access to this. And just give me one moment. I'm going to, let's see, where are you here? I lost you. Where are you? Okay, there we are. Okay, so here is the link. That way you can download this checklist for yourself. And I hope that you found this useful. I would also like to extend an invitation to work with me if you don't want to try to do all of this on your own. Then I would love to work with you on launching your event, on promoting it, marketing it, running it, hosting it. I can help you with that whole thing. If it's your first event, or if you've been kind of jaded because you've tried running events in the past and you haven't gotten much action. So I would love to help you in any capacity that I can. And my Calendly link is also on that same link that I dropped in the chat. It is the virtuallaunch.now.site. So you can, if you can't find that link, that's all, you can also just type it in. And if you can take this information and run with it and do your own thing, more power to you. I'm glad that I can help, because all too often I'm seeing people that are frustrated, spinning their wheels, not being able to get anywhere with their events, whether it's a summit or a webinar or a challenge or what have you. It's kind of the same process. So just wanted to, help my fellow entrepreneurs out in their challenges to conquer social media. And let's see if there's anything else here. Also, I have a platform that I like to use to do my launches because it's super easy. It's an all-in-one place. You capture the emails, you can email blast from there. You can even reach out to new leads on social media with this platform. It's pretty versatile. And I would also, maybe, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat for that as well, because even though I'd love to talk to you about it before you just go there, right now they are having a special promotion, and I don't want you to miss out on that. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the link in the chat as well. So the second link is the link to the platform that I like to use. And I believe that's everything I have for today. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. I hope that you connect with me so I can help you with my complimentary strategy session, so you can share with me your ideas on your event and see if I can help you increase your attendees for that. And happy holidays. Have a fantastic 2023 and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.